It's so hard to say goodbye to the vice principal. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of On Screen. We got a dope show that I have been loving since the very first episode. It's getting hotter, it's getting crazier, it's getting a little more dangerous, and we're talking about Black Lightning. And before we get into the danger, I did want to talk for a second about this wonderful, amazing dream that Jen has. This idea of the wonder that could be. You know, you got Issa and you got, the whole family's happy. Unfortunately, it is a dream, but it's nice to know that she has like aspirations or goals or thoughts of greater things in her life. Other things that she would love to do instead of being, of course, involved in superheroism. But of course, like all good things, especially when it comes to dreams, must comes to an end. And you got Khalil coming there. And what I liked about this sequence is we get to see some great choreography, man. This show is definitely starting to come through a little more with this choreography. And I'm just like, dag, your girl, Jen can fight. Now, with all that, we're gonna slide that to the side because it was just a dream. We ain't gonna spend it all the time. You had Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, doing her thing. But let's talk about Crazy Doctor, all right? And I think Dr. Joyce or Dr. Jace, whatever her name is, Crazy Doctor. We still gonna call her Crazy Doctor. This is going to get bad. It's going to get bad fast because she is still doing these kind of like experimental Dr. Killjoy type of ways where she was like, oh yeah, dude was gonna die anyway, so that's, I don't care. And then, the whole thing of like a whole family of metas where we can poke and prod them. She is crazy. She is off her rocker. Regardless of the level of smartness, Lynn is in over her head, and I hope there is some way that she can get out because it is going to get bad very fast. Now, speaking of getting bad, we also have some bad news with the whole thing with Tobias, man. Just like I thought, you guys probably thought too, Tobias walked straight out the front door. And even with Jefferson saying, I was there and I could be on the stand and, I could provide testimony, it meant nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing will change. Nothing is going to be different. And where does that leave Henderson? Where does that leave Jefferson? Where does that leave the new DA? Big shout out to Sally Richardson. I think it's Sally Richardson's Field or something. But she's great. She also directed the episode too, I believe. But where does it leave these people in relation to Tobias and what he's about to do? Because now he's back out in the open and he's probably going to be even more dangerous than he was before. Now, there's a whole myriad of things to get to in the second half of this, but I want to touch real quick before the jump about Anissa. Where is she going to play now? Because we're still dealing with her, whether she's going to be, the Robin Hood type of stuff, the hero type of stuff, and how she's going to fall. Because, of course, she left the house, stormed out, I don't have to be under your roof. And now she's kind of back with her father, sort of, and that relationship being strained with Gambi added in as well. Kind of where does that leave her? What do you guys think about how she should operate? Do you think she can live this third life as a Robin Hood and then also, being Thunder and also being just regular Anissa? How do you think that'll play out with her? And, I really want to know your thoughts because I don't know if she can balance all of this. It might be too much for her. But guys, holla at me in them comments about Anissa. We're going to talk about that. But first, Cure Brand is going to help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hat, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now, let's open up. Let's talk about this zero tolerance at school. Zero tolerance, especially in framed in schools around bullying or fighting, never works because you have this issue where there's no room for conversation, there's no room for mercy, there's no room for context, there's no room for, any type of dialogue to be able to redeem. And that's where we're dropped in, of course, with Master Lowry on this. The dude's whack, but seeing Jefferson trying to operate in this new paradigm is leaving me kind of like, yo, this thing is going to get a lot worse, way worse before it gets better. And how can he combat this? How can he use social, because he's going to have to use some kind of social change to get, him up out of there, because he is bad for the students. These young men, relationships, tempers, all that stuff flare up from time to time, especially in high school. There should be a space, some room to be able to argue things out, discuss things, provide leniency, provide mercy, provide an opportunity to rehabilitate before just throwing someone out. And I don't know if Jeff can turn this around, if he can rise up from it. What can he do? Maybe go to the school. Well, you can't really go to the school board, but maybe go to the school's parents and maybe get, some kind of drive behind him on that. It's going to be interesting to see how he plays this out and how he's able to provide some type of balance with this new dude that is not playing around. Now, next up, I do want to talk about the introduction of Montez. What does that mean for, this new police department that has been definitely trying to get rid of the criminalistic and the corrupt element outside of the police department? Also, what does it mean for Henderson and his new role? Do you guys think this is going to be a good thing, or do you think this will be another point of contention? Second to last, I did want to touch again on just the family aspect, and especially the black love aspect, where you see the love between Lynn and Jeff in dealing with Anissa coming back to the house. Her and him, meaning Lynn and Jeff, kind of having that short moment together with, she's still our daughter. Let's hear her out. Let's see what needs to be done. Let's do what we need to do to remain a family. Let's continue to provide love and care, even if you have to be firm and fair sometimes, but still leaving that door open for that compassion. So I just love how even small moments like that show that love, and just seeing it in a context where there's not, nobody's in and out of jail. There's no, mom on drugs or dad's drunk or something. This is just a basic, foundation that you have for people that honestly care for each other and just living their lives. And I love that. But lastly, I want to talk about the bomb scare and the way not only Gamby came through, not only Thunder came through, not only Black Lightning, but the way they worked as a team. Seeing them as a team again, they are killing it. And I can't even wait until Jen gets involved, because we all know sooner or later Jen is going to be in this team. But they rock it well as a team. They crush it. I mean, from the hand to hand to the nonverbal communication to, evacuating people to just everything about their powers. Even seeing Thunder grab the bomb and kind of absorbing the detonation. This show rocked it at the end. It's killer, man. It's super dope. So guys, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk about Black Lightning. It's fresh, man. This show is just fresh. Continues to impress me. Continues to give me stuff that I'm definitely digging, and I'm into it. But just because this is the first attack, don't sleep. Let me know how soon it's going to be before the next attack on something dealing with this school or dealing with the church or dealing with the people that these new gangsters know this money was given to. So before I bounce, I'm going to tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. Check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt player. Don't forget to get one for them players. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that NERDSoul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart, and please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, whenever you investigate or interrogate someone of Tobias' stature, never lose your cool. Peace.